Good evening, YouTube! Surreal Canine here, and friends, coming at you live with more Distorted Travesty 3.
I can't believe I'm one of your friends.
Yes.
I feel so honored.
Hello. Not linking your Twitch.
Whoops. Meh. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Potato.
And we also grabbed this random person off the internet to join us.
Just somebody random.
Yep. Yeah. A random person who made a random game. Anyway, here we are. In the last episode, we had a very, very long stream in which I cleared all of Chapter 18. We did not manage to take down the warship. It has, in fact, taken off and left us stranded on the ground. And then we went through a very glitchy zone, and here we are.
Except for why are you leaving glitchy zones in your game? Like,
I don't know.
step it up.
Alright, let's see. Apparently, there's a lava geyser here.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get thrown out of a volcano, I guess.
Yes. There's a Xenoblade reference in that sentence somewhere. I leave it to the viewers as an exercise.
I still haven't played that game.
Oddly enough, falling back down will cause death. Please use the door to the left to return to the lava cave. It's best if you don't question this logic. But I like questioning logic.
Question it by going into the hole, and then...
Meh. I don't like it enough to artificially inflate my death count. Hold on, you guys!
I think my death
what's
count
up?
is like...
Warship took off. Thank you, Captain Obvious, for pointing out our failure. I wasn't gonna say that. You're usually hating on us all the time. You guys, we don't have time for this. Bubbloon, what you want to tell us? Something I probably shouldn't do. I'm intrigued now. What is it? The warship is too much for just you guys to take on. Even if you were able to fly to it, you'd be shot down instantly. Well, you're gonna need help. Don't make me regret this. The place I'm about to send you to, no humans are normally allowed there. What happens if humans go there? They're simply kicked out. Only humans that have been invited by a bot that lives there may enter. I'm giving all of you permission to enter. What is this place you're telling us about? I can't tell you, but I can point you in the right direction. If you head east from the Starry Skies Windy Hills, that's just south of us, you can reach it. You can find help there, from myself included. A bot's living there will surely help you fight against Hex when they know he's going to use that warship against both bots and humans. So that's it? We can just enter? Well, you'll have to pass through the Tranquil Serenity. That doesn't sound so bad. I can't say anything about it, but if you can pass through, you'll reach the bots that can help you. I have to go now. Remember, it's east of Starry Skies Windy Hills. Do we go? Definitely. We have to find a way to bring down that ship. It's not just the mainland that's in danger. I'm really curious about what this place is. And that Tranquil Serenity place we have to pass through. We're gonna find out really soon, I bet. Hey, should they head back to Central City first? Might be a good idea to head back and stock up on anything we might need. Maybe Cyrus and Jean came back as well. I got no idea where those two went.
Clearly they went on like a side game, but Zephyr's clearly working.
Yes. Distorted Travesty 3.5. The in-betweenness.
What were those two doing while we're getting our butts kicked?
Oh no! You yes, Windows is freaking out at my choice of controllers. Excuse me while I mute the system audio.
I just have some cheap Chinese piece of junk controller.
I have a DualShock 4. That is why Windows does not like it.
It likes it sometimes.
Yes, sometimes.
That's why I don't use mine.
Well, I happen to like the crosspad. There we go.
Wait, Amatsu, you have a DS4 controller?
Yes, I have a PlayStation 4.
Yeah. So use one of two things: either DS4 Windows, which apparently is antiquated now, or Input Mapper. Please do this.
Yeah, use Input
Stop
Mapper.
using that cheap Chinese knockoff controller.
That's actually really good.
Where the
I
heck
don't think the
is...
D-pad is sensitive going up, but
It's not Realtek.
This
It's not Nvidia.
this is an order.
Alright,
So
whatever.
not really. You can do whatever you want.
Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. We have 3 viewers. It's pretty great.
But
I bet
2 of them are
two
you
of
guys,
them
yes.
are.
And chances are the third one is me because I'm an idiot. Unless it's Proximity again. Hi, Proximity, if you're there. Oh. Whoever it was, they left.
maybe he'll.
Rip.
Are you going by Twitch or YouTube?
I'm going by the combined total. I'm using Restream.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, this path is open to us now. Ow. This is about that tranquil serenity place that Bubbling was talking about. Definitely not. That place is further ahead. It looks to be some cave of sorts, though of course I can't see into it at all. Interesting enough, it has the same code and signature that a lot of Gate 6 did. What do you mean? It was made by John. Oh, well then we know it'll be nonsensical garbage at least. I'm pretty sure John wasn't the one that wrote all that. The bots obviously changed the script by then. And that place was strictly a test. Who knows what this will be and why it was made. Well, yes. Oh yeah, I figured out what this place is that Bubbling was talking about. This'll be good. It's a village of bots. We figured that out already. Shut up, because I knew you would say that. That's adorable, Jerry. It really is. Chapter 19, That Which Can Be Taken. Also, I forgot to change the stream description on YouTube.
Rip.
Stream.
Well, this is totally an idle game. I don't recognize the music
Well, I'll change the stream description and then you might be able to figure it out. I don't know.
Nah, I'm not very bright, so probably
Alright.
not.
It's an instrumental remix of It Doesn't Matter from Sonic Adventure 1.
Yep.
Trust me on this, just run at the wall. No, I want to check my map, Jeremy. A brightly colored field inappropriately close to the snowy peaks at the star skies. Bots like to come out to the highlands to play. It's a cave! It's a cave land. It's a patooey flower.
Patooey flowers.
So yeah, if you make it angry, it will get angry. So do not make it
Seems
angry.
legit.
I like the idea of this area being more friendly looking. The tone of the game has shifted quite a bit at this point, but I wanted to have some downtime from that. Too bad the end of Chapter 19 ruins it. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say
Oh,
for the
spoilers.
I didn't say for the whole chapter.
That would be funny if the entire
for
game was
now.
just. That would be funny if the entire game from this point on was just bright and cheerful. Hex just gets told the heck off.
The system itself is trolling Hex. It's pretty
He's
great.
just represented by a My Little Pony sprite.
That would be funny.
I'm surprised you didn't do that in
Penguins!
I will be directing Surreal towards when we get to that point.
I see.
Take the hookah! I missed the launch penguin scan. Oh well.
I didn't even know you could scan it. All I
It's
know
just a
is you're
cannon that
probably
fires
gonna
off
die.
penguins for some reason.
You're gonna die the moment.
It takes
that
it takes 0 damage. I'm assuming you just get rid of it by killing the guy manning it. There were a few things in the Chaos Facility of Chapter 18 that I thought wouldn't play out well, such as the swinging grapple points or even the Brain Machine boss fight. Cosmic Brain Machine for life!
So how many times did you die to that boss fight? Anyways?
Probably like 20, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, it's a guy named Living Waters Church. Hello.
Living Water... Oh, he is using his dad's YouTube account. His dad is the pastor of our church. Hello, comeback kid.
I have a question. This may have been
Yeah.
answered before. Do you and Amatsu know each other in the real IRL life?
No, we know each other through a mutual friend's Discord.
Cool.
Like when he started doing these Let's Plays, to start Travesty 3, that's about when I met him.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he
found
was,
out
like,
from
episode 2 in.
I found out from somebody that Amatsu beta tested part of this game. So we talked for a while, and then a few months later I decided I wanted to do this, and I dragged him into it.
I see. Beta tested. He was like well before beta. Yeah, he was
Pre-alpha.
Yeah, he was like mid-development before the game was even.
Well, hey, I'm beta testing Clicker Heroes too, and that's a pre-alpha, so it's fine.
I think I met you just as you were starting to like think of ideas for this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was still in the like pre-production.
Yes, Comeback Kid. I am playing with one of the testers and the developer of this game. They're both in my Discord chat right now. Or, well, I'm in their Discord chat, technically. But, you know,
we
details.
took over his Discord.
Yeah. I actually invited Amatsu to my Discord for my RP thing. And now that I've said that on YouTube, you officially have to join us. How's it feel?
Right.
Whoa! It's a Bushman!
You're about to die, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I think he
It
dies.
doesn't matter now what happens, I will never give up the fight!
At least for this life.
So yeah, he's a
Does
bush
anybody-
hack.
The bush hacks. Does anybody ever throw a bomb at them? Throw a bomb and then approach them.
Okay.
Spoilers.
I've never.
There was a
done
type
this.
of chaos enemy
You
I was
stun
going...
the shit out of them.
I started 11 minutes ago, so you didn't miss very much, Comeback Kid.
This is
I felt it would be better to push it back to Chapter 19. A bit for plot, but mostly gameplay related. Was this the golden enemies? Or was it the... No, it
No, it's
couldn't
not
be the
the golden
Rocketeer.
I think a few golden show up before the game's like, oh.
I felt
Yeah.
Chapter 18 introduced enough during the facility, and this new chaos enemy completely changes the dynamics of how the player is able... Oh, yeah, it's the healer bot. That's right.
healer bots and them mixed with things like the shock units to do their shields.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
Excuse
lot
me,
more
Mr.
interaction, but
Bushman.
They got a little bit much.
I think
Okay,
it has to be
I bombed him.
exposed.
He didn't do much of anything.
He has to be exposed. So you actually because even if he hops, he'll still get hit by the bomb, and that leaves him stunned for days. And so basically, when he comes
Okay,
up,
well,
you're
I killed him, and not a whole lot happens, so...
yeah.
That's probably a good thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2 bombs will also do it too.
Thank you for liking this video, yes. Smash that like button in the face if you care enough to actually care about whether YouTube likes my video or not.
I better hit the like button too, because I like being praised.
I usually
Oh, you
don't...
had the item box.
I usually don't say that, I just like to let the video speak for itself. Okay, let's see if we can get that penguin.
Like, comment,
Launch
subscribe.
penguin!
Stop hitting them. Blank. This is an order from the guy.
What?
This is an order from me. You don't have to do that. I don't really care. Play.
I like scanning enemies. I like hearing
No,
what
you
you...
can scan them. The patooey flowers. Every time you hit them, they retaliate.
Oh.
So when you use melee, you are basically forcing yourself to get hit.
Okay, I guess I did not realize that.
It's okay. It's like really. It's pretty.
Oh yeah, that was some... This is Distorted Travesty 3. You can get it from the... Actually, I should have put a link to the game's blog. Oh well.
Yeah.
They take double damage from sword. You did it right.
Hooray.
Might be the first time anybody's ever done that appropriately.
That's new.
There. That is the link to the
No, it's
game. Or it's going to show up eventually. Restream has to filter it through the universe first.
Yes.
Yeah, this is pro Zephyr tips here. On dealing with the bush hack enemy that everybody seems to fumble
Oh
over.
no, it's an angry plant! We did it. So yeah, that is the link to the game. I highly recommend it. It's for PC. Maybe ask your dad before trying to install stuff on his computer. I don't know.
You don't have to install it. It's just a.
Oh well, yeah, it's just an
Just
exe, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
like a 300 megabyte download.
300?
Actually, is it 300? I forget.
No, it's more like 150 because of the music files.
Okay, maybe I'm mixing it up with ASMBXT or something.
I think AM2R is also like 300, but it's a pretty big game.
Yeah.
Also, I will never stop saying how good AM2R is. So.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Super jumps
Yeah,
on command.
Oh yeah, AM2R was good stuff. I followed that, and luckily downloaded it like day one because it became almost impossible
Yeah.
to like find it easily.
A friend
I
of
might
mine
have
has a
I might have
download
mixed
for
I
it.
might have missed the download period, but Fox was able to get me a copy.
Nice. I don't have the because he later released like a version 1.1.
Yeah, I have that
don't-
too now.
You don't? Okay, yeah, I don't have that. I know he added like a teleporter to the final area, which was nice because I was thinking, what? There's no teleporter here.
I'll send you a DM. to
What's
the
in
link for it.
here?
Okay, I'm not gonna play it again. There, that's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine, man. Yeah, like, it's
Skill point.
I enjoyed the game, but I am finished with it at this point.
Whoop.
Have you played Samus Returns?
I did. I actually enjoyed Samus Returns a bit more than that, but they're both. They both
I
have
enjoyed it a
different-
bit less, so
I see.
split
So they-
opinions.
So they aim to do different things, though,
Yeah.
and both of them do what they wanted to do.
Like
So-
AM2R tries to remake Metroid 2, and Samus Returns tries to re-envision it instead.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the big difference there. And I appreciate both things there.
I thought Samus Returns was kind of blah in execution. Maybe it's just the graphical style that turns me off, but I'm not a really big fan of polygons in my 2D games.
I see. That doesn't
And
bother me. I love
the-
2.5D.
The aesthetic was also just very cavey. I don't know. I feel like AM2R
Oh.
did that better.
Isn't the game kind of cavey anyway, though?
It is, but you
Takes
can
place-
stylize it so it doesn't really feel that way. Also, hat.
Hat. Oh yeah.
You know how things end when you go down waterfalls. You die! Or in the case of Super Mario RPG, you get a bazillion coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't played that. in a
Was this
while.
Ivy taken from Terraria? No, I don't think it was.
No, nothing was taken from Terraria.
These are usually not too much of a threat. These things borrow the
Right,
behavior
I'm
from the
sorry if
swinging
that's
chains
what
that
it
only
is.
always have just a chain. You can indeed latch onto them. Also, Comeback Kid, what you are supposed to do in this game is you're supposed to play the game.
The scenario will change
The
throughout
scenario,
the game.
yes. It takes way too long to explain, but you're in a computer world and you gotta save the. Ah!
Yeah, you gotta save the That's very important.
Yes.
Save the yeah.
Whew! Okay.
You basically go around this video game world and you collect video game powers.
Like right now, Jerry is That's the character on screen, by the way.
Yep.
He's using the Link power set, which gives him a sword,
A sword and
bombs.
arrows and bombs. And arrows, yes.
Yes,
I can
arrows.
English.
Nice hurricane dash tech there, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Doho crack attack! Wah!
I'm curious. Does Surreal Canine react like this in real life?
What? No. Only while I am gaming.
I feel like we have a different reaction to things in gaming.
Yes.
Yeah, just a little bit. One. My reaction to death sometimes has.
Wow.
Friendly.
3 likes. That's pretty rad.
That
Comeback Kid was asking during my Clicker Heroes 2 stream why I say everything is pretty rad. To tell you the truth, I don't know.
Because everything's rad. Duh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amatsu, do you have a Switch?
I do not. I really want one.
I
I really want Octopath Traveler in the worst way.
Octopath Traveler is pretty okay. It's a thing. I might get back to it at some. Also, yeah, die.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the game, and I'm glad the game, what is it? The game's mechanics and such evolve as you go too.
Like, it's rare Square comes up with a new...
Oh no!
So...
That was a mistake.
Yeah,
Mistakes were made.
it was. I believe it was funded by Square, but it was developed by Acquire.
Still, it's rare
Yeah.
that they sponsor something that's not Final Fantasy.
Right. Well,
Or Dragon Quest, because...
Dragon Quest.
Yeah, don't
well,
they develop those themselves?
Well, yeah, because
Unless it's like Arte Piazza and they're doing a
so Enix does, but like
remake.
they're all the same. Yeah, they took over direct development of that.
Okay.
So Square, I found, actually funds quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, they do. Like, they publish a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
When are we gonna see Noctis in a Fortune Street game?
That'd be funny.
Noctis has made his way into
Tekken,
Kinda
yes, I know that.
yeah, he's slipped his way into a number of things at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Octopath Traveler is actually really, really good. The voice acting is really, really wonky, but like whatever, you can just turn it off.
Woo!
But voice
That was
act-
almost a
bad
death
voice
strike.
acting is a staple of RPGs.
So
And your darkness will be the arc that sustains me!
not quite like that. And I also appreciate the game not doing like standard JRPG tropes like, oh, the world is ending, which is fine. I have no issue with those kinds of things, but it's more like these 8 personalized stories between these characters that have
Yeah.
a little bit of overlap. And
That's-
I appreciate more like light. Well, I wouldn't say no. The game's not lighter, Jesus Christ, but it's more a smaller scale as far as the character stories are.
Yeah. I am just
Who-
dying
who's
left
yelling?
and... I was yelling, yes. I was doing Leonard Nimoy's Master Xehanort.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You don't have the voice for it.
I don't. Well, I'm also not like 85 years old, so...
Or dead, for that matter, unfortunately.
Yeah. Rip. Well, hey, if his voice actor died, does that mean we succeeded in saving the world from him? Organization
Probably.
13 is dead?
Maybe.
Whoops. That
Yeah,
was a
Square-
fail.
Square's pretty good at finding replacement voice actors.
Yeah.
So
That was good course correction right into the pit.
Yes.
Remember, if you're falling, do not course correct. If you're falling down a stream of platforms, don't ever course correct.
Oops.
Because we always course correct to our doom. Or just to the bottom of the pit, every single time. I did this many, many times in Hollow Knight.
Hmm.
Like all
I
the
haven't
time.
played Hollow Knight yet. I hear it's really good.
it's-
I want to play that. I want to play Dendara.
Play Hollow Knight.
yeah,
It's so good.
I still have to play it, but I heard it's pretty rad.
Yeah.
All right, just gonna completely pass you guys by. Okay. Ooh,
I
printer.
yes.
still have to complete the Final
Dead
Fantasy
printer
V
is
Virtual
dead.
Fiesta.
Oh yeah, I never finished that. I think
Ow.
I started it and I just didn't keep going. I think I've done enough Final Fantasy V for a lifetime.
Yeah, I only I keep saying I want to do multiple runs a year, and then I just do one. Apparently, we have an other viewer.
Cool.
I don't know
So
where.
that-
I'm
that's
only counting
probably
3.
me, so
Okay, so yeah. We could have gone up here, but I'm going right this time for some reason.
It's probably.
Oh, there's 2. Well,
I
let's
think
do
it's
that
better.
and then let's come back. There's still an item here. That's why. Hoiky doiky!
I know where that item is.
I would hope you know where the items are.
There's like 600 something placements. I'm not going to remember every one of those, but I remember most of them. Like, so I wouldn't be able to just tell you where they all are. But if you're
Sounds
in
like a
map-
lot of potential for the randomizer.
If you're in a map, I can probably tell you where all the items are. I'll suddenly remember them. Except for maybe like Metroid level, I have a lot of time, or I have a lot of problems with Metroid level.
Nobody
as far
can
as-
remember where everything is in Metroid.
Yeah, and that's why the tells of things are so blatant in that.
You couldn't. Even
Except I
remember
missed a
where
whole bunch of them. Because I'm an idiot.
That's fair because no, that's fair. It's really easy to just pass by. Oh, there's a crack in that tile.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
hey, these wall tiles have a slightly different pattern to them.
Right.
I just realized, imagine how many items there would be if you didn't change how consumable weapons were. Like the arrow and missiles.
Well, they would have just added like 5 each that time, if they did that, right?
Yeah, but I think even with all the collections, you would have still had to add in a lot more to reach like the typical
That much is
275.
probably true.
I think I actually cut maybe 4 or so per category. I didn't really. There wasn't a lot. I mean,
This
it
is a
amounts to,
hard
like,
one
6
to get.
By the
It
time
amounted
you
to
made the
like 6
change,
Yeah, it amounted to like something like 16 cuts because I already had an objective of where like how many I needed to reach
There we go.
the end goal. So
Quiver! I think we're maxed out on arrows now.
yeah, that's
you are.
right.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's pretty great.
There's no achievement for that
Why not?
because there
But I
should
thought
only
you
be
were
an
all
achievement.
Here is a path that not many traveled. It was overlooked by most, but loved by those who walk its beautiful roads. Those happy hills make me giggle sometimes. Not only do the hills have eyes, they have smiley faces now. It is an improvement over the Mario.
You should have made the hills frown after an event that's coming up in the game.
That would have been so sad.
I know, that's why I'm suggesting it.
You are
Yeah, I didn't think
mean.
about that, but I don't think I would do that because I feel like that would be kind of weird.
Well,
Just
it's weird to have
hills
smiling hills with a dark color palette, too.
Sure. I think it would draw too much attention to it.
frown. We're getting a lot of messages retracted.
Hooch!
That was a nice like going through all of your stuff before you reached Morph Ball.
Yes. Well, it's been 2 weeks since I've played this. I mix up my buttons a lot.
Excuses.
Yeah, excuses. You should play with my cheap Chinese controller instead.
Oh god. Amonsu,
It
have you-
actually works well.
Did you see Slake's
I
stream?
blew up a penguin in midair! And then I got hit by a cannonball.
He had a stream of this game. He didn't play very far, a few gates, where he played with a controller that is just super awful, and he had like the camera pointed at his hands, so you could see this god awful controller.
If that's still available, I might have
Somebody
to...
somebody should play this game with the DDR pad.
That would be easier than what Slake's was doing. Not even joking. That controller was god
Wow.
awful.
The game
Okay.
hates my USB to GameCube adapter for some reason.
Huh.
Oh,
It starts lagging very badly, and I don't know why.
Does the GameCube have 2 bumper buttons?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It just hates the
Okay.
existence of the controller.
I wonder,
That's
I
the
wonder-
that's the one thing I feel was missing from the GameCube controller. Otherwise, it would be perfect for everything.
So I wonder if it's a case of when you have the gamepad support on in DT, if you don't have a controller plugged in, GameMaker does a weird thing where like, and I
Yeah,
guess
that's
it's fixed this.
happened.
So I wonder if it's a problem of the game not detecting that a controller is there, and so it's it's continually trying to find something that's not there.
Oop.
That could be it. Because I
can
used to
actually fix that
use
entirely.
Xpadder. You should.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't.
adding-
I don't have the item yet.
Like, let's
It's
have
here.
let's have another bonus chapter.
No.
And every
Took a-
game has DLC.
That took a couple. There has already DLC basically. It took a couple months to develop that.
I really wish I was around for that, because, yeah.
Yay, Danmaku!
But you said you were done development when it released, so I wasn't expecting new stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the hearts are how much damage you
yes.
take. If it runs out, you lose.
Yes, the hearts are my life. That's why it says life on top.
Oh, that chat is updating for me.
Hui!
We were too busy talking about development to answer questions.
Yes.
The last thing I see is what are you supposed to do? Back like
Oh, wow.
13 minutes ago. So
The chat's not doing too well.
I see.
I actually wonder why it's being so delayed.
That is weird.
I don't think
I'm seeing everything.
Right, but I wonder about the actual game window. I wonder if that's catching. That looks like it's catching everything.
You're right. That's not catching it. Why is it doing that?
Because I'm only able to see the Twitch stuff.
Oops. Okay, hang
when I'm
on.
on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
Webcam. Chat overlay.
I'm-
Properties.
I'm one of those snobby people who refuses to use YouTube streaming.
I have no choice.
Oh,
Embed
right. Twitch is
chat
for
and
you, right?
stream.
Yeah, because Zephyr does not have access to quality options because he's not an affiliate. I can't watch on there at this time of day.
I see.
If he started to stream like 4 hours ago, probably would be fun.
Oops. All right, I'm refreshing the thing. Let's see if it decides to pop up. It might not.
I mean, it might remove like the previous stuff, but that's fine. It can restart.
Okay.
Man, imagine if I made like a thing that came after you if you idled too long.
That would be the
Right.
rudest thing.
It'd be pretty good.
Order move the top? I don't know. Why is it not showing up now?
You may have to tell OBS to redisplay it. Like you may have to like reset that whole thing in OBS. It's kind of OBS is kind of finicky like that sometimes. I've noticed.
Yeah, you get what you pay for.
Hmm. Well, the thing is, it's set up so it should. Huh.
OBS and NVIDIA Shadowplay don't play nice together at all. I've noticed.
No, they no.
For Legend of Zelda Link to the randomizer race, and I had Shadowplay going.
Okay.
And I was getting 2 FPS
I am
immediately
back.
later.
Oh, no.
Okay, I am back. I don't know if this is technically the start of a new stream or not, but we'll
It
have
is
to
on Twitch.
Yeah, for
Great.
Twitch's purposes, it restarts.
All right. Well, I care about YouTube, so
Well, some
why
of us
is
do.
this doing this? Like, why? Why is this being a thing?
Oh my god.
I think that on-stream chat is best. It might not even be your end. It could be like you said. It has to go through like restream, right? It could be
Yeah.
that.
Huh.
Like that could be hacking up.
Okay, yeah, I think something is wrong with the restreams chat thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh well, I can
If you
just
want-
forward it.
Alright, yeah.
YouTube.
You
Yeah.
alright, Amatsu, it'll be your job to answer stream stuff for me until it comes back.
What about just capturing YouTube then? Are you able to do that?
Maybe, but that would take too long.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind then.
It would take too long to look into how to do it. I don't remember off the top of my head because I've been using Restream for like 4 months or so.
Gotcha. Here, I'll just look at YouTube here real quick.
Yeah, you could probably just load the YouTube chat and that's it.
I missed an item.
Good job.
What I'll do is instead is I'll pause the there. I'll just watch it on YouTube, and I'll keep the Twitch one there. I just won't have it playing on Twitch. That way I can see the Twitch chat if anybody talks in there. There.
It's not here. Oh, here it is. Okay. What happens, I will never give up the fight. There is no way I will run away from all of my frights. Long as a voice inside me says go, I will always keep on running. There is no way to stop me from going to the very top.
You go stop singing.
Doesn't matter who is wrong or who is dead.
I don't think Comeback Kid likes your singing.
No.
Just saying.
Well, that's just. Let's just.
I have a hot
leave
take.
Mr.
There are no good Sonic games except for maybe the most recent one.
You liked you liked Sonic Forces?
Not Sonic Forces, whatever the other one was.
Sonic Mania?
Sonic Mania.
That
Yeah.
came out before Forces.
Okay, right.
I heard that was good.
Yeah, Sonic Mania was alright. I liked it. Yeah, my hot take is that Sonic was never actually good.
Yeah. I liked Sonic Adventure too.
I like Sonic Adventure
Actually,
too, yes.
I like most of the
Still-
GameCube games actually.
That works. It's still a shitload of fuck. Wait, am I allowed to say fuck on this stream?
Not with an 11-year-old watching, no.
Okay. I'll just
Quick, get at the beeps.
My life went up because I died. Ironic, isn't it?
When you lose, you start over with an amount.
You start with 75%, so it doesn't, so the game doesn't dick you over. It used to be 50.
It used to be 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. It used to be you start with whatever you had when you came on the map, but the limit or the threshold was always 3, and then then we changed it to half, and then the other things.
I remember at one point I suggested an item that would let you start with an extra heart, which became kind of irrelevant when you made the change.
Yeah.
And I guess that I don't even think you implemented that suggestion.
No, I didn't, because I was still looking. That was the thing. I was still looking into other ideas.
Man, I can't recall any suggestions of mine that actually made it into the game. Other than fixing up quite a few typos and plot issues.
Yeah, those happen.
For a brief time, the game referred to 7 chips when there was only 6.
Right, when I had 7 for whatever reason, and then I was like, wait, what? No.
7 is a good number.
Should have kept the 7th one in as like an extra chip, and then Jeremy be like, "This isn't useful at all. Why'd you even bother getting this?"
Yeah, now we removed the one when the game changed drastically. It was like right around when I was doing Metroid that we removed that other one.
Yeah, I think I was around for that. I remember those discussions.
Hello, Comeback Kid. Hi,
Comeback
you
Kid demands
exist.
that we talk
Yes.
to him.
Yes.
Please don't be a brat in my YouTube chat.
Look, he wants attention, and he deserves it.
Yes.
Did I
think you
get
got
the
it,
thing
didn't
that...
you?
I got the thing that was here.
Yes, you got the thing.
Okay. I did not get the thing in the Woods of Genesis. Maybe I should get on that.
Yeah, that name isn't referring to anything at all.
You sure? Doesn't even refer to Sega Genesis graphics?
No one's ever heard of that.
Yeah, of course. Everybody skipped straight to the Saturn.
I had a Sega Genesis.
I
it
didn't.
got-
My cousins.
Yeah, it got a lot less use than my SNES, so.
Wow, you had both.
Oh yeah, the map text said been way too busy with things lately. I feel for you, Zephyr.
Oh yeah, I know.
I-
I know. I remember what's going on here.
I still wish I had submitted some map headers, but then NZZ took
Hack
it.
attack attack!
Yeah.
But I probably would have told a similar story anyway, so... Like, his sentiments mirror mine.
Is this,
Are you
yes.
talking about the one where he was skeptical about?
Oh hi,
feeling
what's
like he
this?
could beat the game, or...
Forgotten Virtual Growth.
Yeah, that story where he seemed wary of suggesting anything because he didn't want to taint your vision.
Ah, yeah. And then he realized, no, his input's good. Smiley
Yeah.
face.
Magical
Like, I haven't
Treeless
seen
Pass.
the others.
There's still an item here?
Yes.
1 out of 2. Simply click pass between 2 worlds. Good for a quick glance, but not much else.
I know where it is.
Me too.
Oh.
I'll find it. Don't you worry.
It's
I'm
not
just
where
being
you're
this.
looking.
I'm just being
It's on this
stupid.
map somewhere.
Yeah, it's
Guarantee
definitely
that.
on this map.
It's somewhere on this map. I can 100% guarantee you that.
I'm surprised you
There it
didn't
is.
troll once and just left an item for a different map on a different one.
No. You cannot have that lie. It has to be. So, like, even for the sake of trolling, I would never do that because it breaks the consistency, and then people start
Oh.
questioning, is the rest of the map lying? And that's why
Yeah.
you don't want to break that consistency.
There are a few maps that don't have, like, a world map entry, as it were.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like stuff for like the final level, stuff like that.
Well, I think there's
Well,
a few.
does the final
maps that
level
lead
even
into
have
it.
items?
Yes.
What's that?
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Or
we
do
say
you mean the
final.
true final?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. But when we say final, I mean like the chapter 20 stuff.
Chapter 20 has stuff on the map.
Yeah.
I think what we're referring to is, like, what area is it?
The
Yeah, I know
chapter
there's
20
one-
the chapter 20 secret?
If you're talking about the chapter 21 stuff, no, there's no items there.
No, I mean like the secret stuff that lets you get to chapter 21.
No, because that was added post game, so and I did not add anything extra
Okay.
there.
But there's also a few areas.
Oh wow,
where you
the
turn into
launch
dwarf,
penguins kill you if you slash them. It's pretty
It's a
and-
great.
large
they're
explosion.
It's an explosion, and you just
Nick,
swung a sword
It's an
at it.
exploding penguin.
Maybe I want to
Plus
be
you-
a samurai.
Even samurais would explode if they, like, slashed and explode.
Not if they shout loudly enough.
How much longer are you gonna stream? Says.
I am planning on streaming for, well, I don't even know at this point. So let's just say until 11.
So like 2 more hours, it looks like.
That works. With how stupid I'm being with these
On the
plans.
upcoming content.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, very good. Getting better at the bush hacks already.
Yeah, see, he's doing it right.
I never got a handle on those. That's
He's got
why
the
when I
sneak
stream,
kill.
it's gonna be uneasy. I gotta show the public what it's like. But wait, doesn't that stack with the assist mode?
No. It basically just has assist mode on.
But not the item penalty part of it.
Right.
You should have made them stack just for the heck of it.
It's just using the same code.
And I thought you weren't going to add an easy mode to the game.
I mean, it does nothing but just make you take half damage.
But isn't that how easy mode in DT1 is, plus adding covers on some of the holes?
Covers changes enemy attack patterns a little bit too.
Yeah. I never got the item in this book.
Oh, this one. Well, I guess it doesn't really change attack patterns, it just makes them attack faster.
Like, I thought I had to do some, like, double jump wonkiness by constantly hitting those vines to get across, and I said, nah.
Yeah, everybody does at first, and then they realize the thing.
Yeah, it's
That is
because I
why you
streamed
scan
that
your
Yoshi.
enemies.
Yeah, because the game never, like,
It's
directly
for that.
tells you.
Oops. That was stupid.
That was. This game is hard. I think at this point it's harder than DT1, but
Maybe.
everything's a bit more fluid. If that
I
makes
do,
more sense.
yeah.
Like,
It
the
does make
narrowed
sense.
ability set means everything's better. Imagine if this had
Oh no,
DT1's
Comeback Kid is laughing at
abilities.
me.
Yeah, I'd laugh too. I still
These
have to make
flowers
a
are the
stream
worst
GT1
thing.
sometime. You don't have to beat it, you just have to stream it.
That I can do. I kind of want to place something else in between my big projects, especially as filler between Disgaea 4 episodes, because I'm kind of running out of stuff to upload.
What other games can we make you
play
play?
Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
I
do
could.
that.
I was thinking of playing a Super Mario thing.
Oh, ASMT.
Yeah. Because I have a love affair with the Talk House.
Cool.
Oh my.
Just make all my favorite platformy stuff. I can't even explain it!
At least there's nothing to murder you this time.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the vines, if he keeps face smashing into them.
Yeah, that might do it. Oh, I remember one of the streams here, he had forgotten to remove the cursed equipment and was getting super murdered.
Oh
Well,
yeah, that was good
the
stuff.
cursed equipment only applies in the cursed trials, though.
Nope, it applies everywhere.
No,
Really?
that was only during development that the cursed equipment.
The one for you.
Didn't it
It was
buff you?
easier than
However,
initial.
It's a buff and a debuff.
So yeah, I've never seen this map before.
Two methods to this, or maybe a few more than that. It's the Sky Cave.
I have seen some tricks to this place before the game was even out. This leaks did a thing.
Was it a good thing or a bad thing?
It was a good thing. It took him a little bit, but he got it.
Goodbye, come back, kid.
Oops.
Bye. Don't
Okay,
leave.
bye.
Yes, we love you.
Okay, I don't think being fancy is going to serve me very well here. Oops.
Not particularly well, no.
Restream.io says the chat is
Oh no! That
messages.
I did not
Yeah,
know the platform
Restream
was
must have been down,
destructible. Okay. I guess
Oh, yeah.
Restream was down.
They used to die in one hit, and then
And now they die in one hit.
now they die in two. You get two hits on the platform now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to scan these guys. Hanging bomb. This thing does nothing but hang from these rails. However, they will blow up platforms along that rail, so you better do something about them. It's from Knuckles Chaotix. Oh yeah, aren't these like your bomb partners or something that you get if you fail the combi catcher? Yeah.
No one's ever played that game.
I love Knuckles Chaotix. I never had it as a kid. I only
One person has played that game.
I only saw it once. I didn't even know the 32X was a thing, but I loved Knuckles Chaotix. Yeah. I may have told people this story already, but I did not know what a D-pad was back in the days of Knuckles Chaotix, so I couldn't finish the tutorial. I always knew it as the control pad because I was a Nintendo boy.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So yeah, I was
My
like,
cousins had a
there's
Sega CD.
nothing labeled D. What do I push? I was thinking like it would be a D button because, you know, the Genesis controller has A, B, and C buttons.
Right.
So yeah, when I saw a D-pad, I was like looking for something labeled D. I didn't think of it as being directional. Probably couldn't even have spelled directional back then, I don't know. Very high damage here.
Yeah,
Oops.
these things do. higher
Absurdly
damage.
strong traps, yay!
It's a
absurdly
very
strong-
DT1 thing.
Absurdly strong traps only belong in Disgaea.
And this game.
In this game, yeah. In DT1.
And in
DT1
And in
does
Disgaea, there are items. They're equipable items. The trapezahedron, or something like that. I don't know how you
Yeah.
pronounce it, but best equipment in the game. You can buff it up to absurd levels. Okay. Whoops. That ain't right. Swag. Oop.
I want to see somebody do this map without the block and without taking damage.
Isn't there a couple speedrunners?
Mad strats.
I still like how the world record for this game is like 11 hours or something.
It's 9 hours now.
It's 9 hours now.
Oh yeah, it's 9.
Yeah,
Because
Neil got
Neil
sub 9.
is madness.
Yeah, he did sub 9.
The madness of Neil. Coming to a theater near you.
Yeah, I watched one of the speedruns. It's insane.
I have to finish watching it at some point.
That's good stuff.
Oop! I got trapped. Oh! Well, at least I don't have to bother with the chest deck anymore. I can just boink.
Yeah. Go straight from. But yeah, I've never seen this map before in my life.
Nice. New content for
Oh.
Amatsu over here.
Intro.
Oops.
As a tester, I should technically know of all content, but I know terrible secrets about this game,
Terrible
like the
secrets.
debug code. I'll probably get yelled at if I ever share.
There's some people who know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure if someone really wanted to find it, they
I
could.
managed to happen upon the quest password of another guy's Zelda quest at one point. I started making my own hack of it. It's still
That's
a work
how
in
you can
progress.
sometimes.
Is that all the items? Yes.
If
A
it's
hard to
safe,
reach yet
phrase-
not hard to reach area above.
Frey's got the DT3 code, so
Like, I learned.
Oh!
as well.
I missed a place in Odyssey. I'm gonna have to.
did.
I'm
you
gonna have to
did.
come
Don't worry
back
about
to
it
that.
yet.
Oh,
You'll be doubling back that way, anyways.
true. What time is it? Oh, okay.
It is time to duel.
It's time to duel.
Yeah, that's pretty much how bad the Yu-Gi-Oh anime was at first.
I wanted to see how long I could keep that up. I think I did
Answer,
okay.
too long.
Yeah.
This game's on my stream to-do list as well.
That would be pretty
maybe,
cool.
Maybe after... Well, after you're done with it, for fairness.
Maybe when we both have a day off, we should do a race of it.
I think we'll need more than a day off. You're up to like 40 hours, aren't you?
True. Well, it's not going to be a 100% race. Then again, I've only ever played this game 100% before, so I don't know.
So, okay, you do 100% and I'll do any percent. Like, that'd actually be kind of fair because I'm pretty slow at this game.
I'm pretty slow at it too, if my game time is any indication. I keep dying to stupid stuff.
Didn't you find some amazing like item tricks earlier, Matsu? Like early in development?
Yeah, like being able to skip needing the super high jump boots. But
Right.
because everything's event triggers, you couldn't collect the Varia suit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm pretty sure that's part of the reason why bombs got nerfed.
You are the reason why bombs got nerfed.
And yet no one blames me.
Well, I mean, it was a good. In the end, it was a good decision.
And yet you can still... I think someone actually did manage to get up to the Varia suit even with the nerf without super high jump boots.
Yeah, it can still be done, but
it's frame perfect.
yeah, it takes a lot more effort now. So
It's
Actually, I think it's like
Loveloon!
multiple frame perfect jumps to do, so... It's more for bragging rights that you can do it.
for sure.
And
couple maps
because
you can
I am
set
super ultra picky, I'm going to go back to Odyssey to get that item.
No. Move on with
OCD! OCD FOE. Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Even in distorted travesty, FOE. Ow.
You guys actually played any of the EO games?
I have played Persona Q. Does that count?
Close enough.
I have not. I played some of the Shin Megami Tensei games.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's close
Like
enough.
I beat the first two.
The wind. The wind is the wind.
I'm more familiar with Persona.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Persona's the spin-off.
I have
too.
played.
Yeah.
I have played Persona 4. No, I've played bits of Persona 4 and beaten Persona 5. I'm watching a playthrough of Persona 3. I probably am not going to touch any of the main Shin Megami Tensei games, though. I hear they have very naughty things to say about my god.
Yeah, they say that your god is a dick, basically.
Yes.
It's yeah, they have yeah. So the same with like Nocturne and all that.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, even it being done fictitiously is just no excuse for me. So I am not touching that series.
Are you okay with a spoiler for the second game then?
Sure, go ahead.
The final boss is God, basically.
I already knew that.
In all rude. Like you get to beat up God because he's being God.
Right.
I already knew that. That's what I was talking about.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
And then,
Yeah, I respect
then-
everyone's beliefs.
and then like in Nocturne, it's you have a so the true ending is, or not the true ending, the standard ending is something else, but like the true ending is like you
Okay,
fighting with Lucifer,
where
and
could
then
I-
he's like, oh,
Woof!
you're all awesome. And then,
Here.
Then you become Rose, I guess.
right, essentially his whole thing is basically like, hey, you and I are going to rise up against God.
Oh, here
type
we
of thing.
go. This
found
is
it.
where the item was, yes. 1200 internets.
You
And
found-
now we just kind of rush. Rush the world! Rush the
and
jet!
die.
Rush your coil! And it's all a thing.
Oh,
Unless you're
speaking
playing as base.
of Mega Man. Mega Man 11. What is everyone's thoughts on it? Like, we've seen trailers on Mega Man 11 now. What do you two think of it?
I think it looks pretty cool. Again, I am not the biggest fan of polygons in my 2D games, but it looks interesting.
Smooth.
Yeah. I'm getting Mighty Number 9 triggered.
I'm
No.
I'm curious about Mega Man 11, mainly because they finally if they would have been Mega Man 10 again type of stuff, or 9 and 10, I would have been like, we've done this a million times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
at
the
least
8-bit pad is dying out.
do the 16-bit or Mega Man 8 style.
So
They're
my
gonna do
thought
that.
was, if they were going to go back to 8-bit, I was thinking they were going to do like a progression of things as each game goes on. They didn't do that with 10, which is, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, 11 has me curious.
They made 9 to be retro, and they probably made 10 either as a celebration of the whole series or just to cash on Mega Man 9's retro style. I don't know.
Right. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta see what the weapons are like.
Oh!
Like 9 has,
I
Mega
died
Man
at
9
the
has,
same
like,
time I killed him.
Nice. Like Mega Man 9 has like the best weapons, like in the classic series.
I hear Fox
That does
hated
not
Mega
matter.
Man 9's weapons.
Like when it comes to things like weapon balance and usefulness. Like
Yeah,
just
I
general
totally
usefulness.
agree. I like Mega Man 9's weapons.
I-
Okay,
yeah, so,
made
like,
it back.
So I have faith that they can do that again.
Oh, hey. When you get to the other side, come find Bubby and myself. We'll try talking to some of the other bots there before you reach it. Thanks. The bots there don't like chaos very much, but many do fear them. Whether or not they'll join the fight depends on you. Well, we are awesome. I don't think that'll work, Jerry. We'll just have to show them. Some feat of strength may be necessary, but maybe not. How very video game-like. Yes, but that's what you guys are good at. Show them that, and they'll definitely follow you to fight chaos. I wonder what the test will be. Not even I know that, but for now, you have to reach the place. I'll see you there.
Wow, on YouTube there's almost no delay.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I think it's like
future
2
joy
seconds.
and happiness. The tranquil serenity.
The last moment of peace in this game, really.
Yeah.
Also, it kind of showcases that there's quite a bit of a dark history in this game
Oh
for some
yeah.
of the characters.
Yeah, I kind of just want the idea was I wanted a level that drew itself, but then the more I was messing around with it, the more I was thinking I don't want an actual level. I just want like the spectacle of this level like drawing itself as you go through it.
Okay. I mean, was there like a thematic reason for making this the way it was, or you just wanted that kind of aesthetic?
So, if you talk to John in certain spots after,
I know John said there was something personal to it, but
yeah. So John made a thing that he was going to one of the reasons for him even working on this whole software at the beginning was for somebody special. In this case, it is his daughter who is no longer alive.
Okay.
You can infer that from what he talks about.
Okay.
And that's why it is she's like super young. That's why it's kind of like crayon style.
All right.
Poor John.
That's kind of sweet.
And now he's stuck in video game land forever because they made the mistake of hooking up the program to some sort of reality distorter.
Yeah, that much you just have to hand wave.
They clearly, the developers of the program clearly did not watch the Terminator movies.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Or took too much inspiration from it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My role-playing campaign is actually kind of inspired by Distorted Travesty. We've got Cyberworld and reality merged together, and a whole bunch of bots are leaking out of everybody's video games and wreaking havoc.
That sounds like you just took the plot from one of the Digimon games.
Oh my god, that does sound very Digimon.
That sounds like Cyber Sleuth.
Okay.
I mean,
That's a good game.
But I mean like we've had a Bowser boss, we've had a Majora's Mask boss. I'm planning on having Lord Frederick from Donkey Kong Country.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I thought about Donkey Kong Country ish level in this game, but those tiles are impossible to work with.
Yeah, I would not recommend that.
I've played around with them and I can get them to work, but they're just such a pain. And I think what actually work is they are straight up 8x8.
You know what? I just thought of another song that would work in this. Look up before the beginning and after the end.
Is that all one song?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part of Homestuck Volume 9.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sub it in now because it's too late. I would have to leave the area, but
Yeah.
it's a pretty sign.
I used to be a dirty Homestuck. It was not a good time.
I mean, I have the audio off in the stream, so I wouldn't be able to hear it. So.
I still love Homestuck.
Let's see. This might work at the beginning, but it...
too energetic later on?
There's too many instruments
All
later
right.
on that kind of... Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
Yeah. It had to have a very, it's not that it's energetic, there's just too many instruments in it.
It's just simple and clean.
Not that one, though.
Huh.
Kingdom Hearts is...
I like that
songs that
place.
have nothing to do with the game itself.
Well, that's just because Utada Hikaru didn't think the Japanese lyrics would work very well if she just translated them, so she wrote new lyrics. I do too. Reminds me of something when we were younger. Of what? We'll need to go into that. Loveland said go find her. Let's go. Just a heads up, some of the bots here won't speak to you, you know, being human and all. This place is nifty, though, and the bots will project their thoughts. I'll see if I can interpret that and let you know what they're thinking. Odd, but cool. What graphics are these from?
This
Also,
is
the
from-
the music, isn't this from Soul Blazer?
No,
No.
this is
Okay.
from Wild Arms.
Oh,
There's actually a fair bit of Wild Arms toward the end of the game.
alright. That would have been my second guess.
Okay. And the reason is Zero suggested a lot of Wild Arms stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to use Wild Arms stuff. So
Wild Arms
I,
is pretty cool.
I suggested a fair bit of music at one point as well.
you did, and some of that made it in.
This is the
Yeah, I-
master from ActRaiser, I think. He'd rather not talk to humans, although I doubt he has any resentment toward you.
But yeah, I think like the entire Gate 3 is my music suggestions.
It's
So,
Sparkster!
like, here's a Castlevania music dump. Have fun.
Right. Except for the only one, what was it? The Reaper's Hall.
It's
I
Goemon!
had to use that one theme. Like, it was perfect. Leading up into Death's chamber.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah, you were there when you were there, Zephyr, when I subbed in some of the other Castlevania stuff.
I think I hope, but like I said, I have the
Arthur.
stream muted.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
So,
I subbed in for the beginning area. I subbed in what was it, Moonlight Temptation from Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and for the castle courtyard, I subbed in Iron Blue Intention.
nice.
It's Arthur.
Oh no, I joined in at Blood Viruses.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Oh yeah, because I forgot to mention the stream was a thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, Amatsu would have been there for that stream.
That was it for that. But I had it muted too because the voice feedback confused me too much.
Yeah.
If you guys don't want humans here, then why is the passage to get here open like that? The Tranquil Serenity wasn't really an obstacle. It's the only way to get to this place. No way most would be able to climb the mountains to get here, and it's the sort of doorway that will only allow those who've been given permission to pass through it. That's a nifty lock. Oh man, you guys! I just saw something. What's up, Jerry? Imagine if the final ability that Claire got was a Ghoul and Ghost thing. Now that would be awesome. You know what I'm getting at, right? No, Link is better. She already has Belmont. What does she need Arthur for?
Because reference to previous development plans.
Wow, Jerry, really?
This is a
Really?
double reference.
That's actually somewhat clever. Compliment and points.
Yeah. They used to have 3 ability sets if you don't include RPG.
Okay.
That we're gonna be carried around everywhere. Jerry was gonna get a Ninja Gaiden thing, and she was gonna get his Ghouls and Ghosts thing. But
Okay.
Jerry is actually referring to something else.
Oh dear.
He's being a perv. You should be able to think about this.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That is something.
wow.
Yay, infinite dash.
Jerry is a huge douche
Yeah, he kind of, but he
in this game.
mellow.
Oh, hey, it's
He
Jerry.
does mellow out, however,
Yep.
When things get.
The question is, which one spoke there?
He does,
Who knows?
but he's
This is Jerry from Smart Ball.
it is. I had to have him in there because his name is Jerry, and I was like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Personally, I see Jerry as like he might be a bit of a douche, but he means well. and
It's Ristar.
do not.
Yeah.
This is
mess
one of
with
my favorite Sega Genesis games.
Yeah, it's essentially that.
Most of the bots.
He takes his douchebaggery a bit too far at times.
Yes.
And there's 2 points in the game where Claire like is all serious mode to him, like, hey, that's too much.
Mm.
Actually, I think there's only one. There was another one in before we did like the huge rewrite of the script back like 2 months before the game came out.
Yeah, I think that's about when I reappeared to help test. Like almost everything was in the game at that point.
Yeah, that was the last like 3 months. Everything like the game, 2 or 3 months. The game was, let's see, yeah, 3
Done,
months of
but-
development. Yeah, it was the last 3 months. Everything was there, but we.
Except the final boss.
Oh yeah,
I still remember Negative Zero getting mad about that.
It was. It
that
was
was
an
fun.
amazing.
I'm sure you kept the boss wasn't done, but you just like completely kept out in a boss arena just to troll a little.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was my final troll to you guys. that there's not actually a final boss here. Zero was legit upset, but then he did at the end. He did have at the end because he was so used to my bullshit. By then, he did have at the end of his like 3-page write-up that and I'll just laugh if this is just a joke. And it turned out to be that. I told him like through voice chat, and he did indeed laugh.
Yeah, I figured it just wasn't done. Because, oh boy, that's going to be a fight. Like,
Earthworm Jim!
We'll probably go radio
Earthworm
silent
Jim.
during that fight. Because that's one where...
Klonoa! I think this is from the GBA game. He looks
I think so.
He looks about that resolution.
Well, the one where War Master just kind of bows down or backs down and just lets you go. Remember, I had the ending in that one too, so I had to make it as believable as I could.
Yeah, the ending's gonna be quite the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah. All right, I think we've talked to everybody in the village.
Yeah, I think there's only like 8 or 9 NPCs.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
For a bot village, it's not very populated.
You have to assume that not everyone.
They're all
is
hiding inside.
Yeah. And don't worry, I get confused by the ladders too. I want to climb them every time.
Yes. I won't lie, I was surprised to see him so willing to help despite most of us fearing chaos. I was pretty sure we'd have to go through some sort of trial or test to prove ourselves. I was thinking the same thing. That's really odd to think that. You've already proven you're very capable plenty of times. Yes, that! So, is there a plan to get to that ship? We thought of a few here, but most of them seem to conclude with us being shot down way before we reach the ship. Bubby, they don't care about those ideas. Tell them the plan we do have. Of course, love. There's one way that you two can reach a place, but the bot that can help you isn't here, and, well... that bad? None of us have seen him for a while, but we do know where he is. I'm pretty sure he'll help, but getting to him might be tricky. Okay, seriously, who is it? Kirby. He can get you up there. How in the heck? Kirby can use the Dragoon if it's fully assembled to get you to the warship. That'll actually work? Of course it'll work. The problems we have are getting to Kirby and getting the 3 pieces of the Dragoon. Luckily, Kirby already has one with him, that we know of anyway. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is find Kirby and then have him help us. Yes, and of the other 2 pieces, we know the location of one. I'll try my best to figure out where the other is while you're finding Kirby. On that note, where is Kirby? In the southwestmost part of the Barrens. Kirby's kept himself in a place that almost no one else will ever go to. I think he initially went there to hide from the virus to keep from being infected. Someone needs to update him on things. I'm very sure he has no idea that the virus has been destroyed. Given the place he's in, it's very hard to see the outside world from it. He does know of chaos, right? I only ask because we'll also have to convince him to help us. He's a baby. Give him food and he'll help. He should listen to you. He doesn't like chaos any more than we do, though Kirby isn't the most sane bot out there.
This is more a Zephyr Burst headcanon that I feel like Kirby is probably actually like legit insane.
Yeah. I go with the anime characterization that he's just a baby and he doesn't know what he's doing half the time.
Oh yeah. No, I envision him as an actual legit psychopath.
He doesn't hate humans, but he usually won't talk to them. Well, that might make things difficult. You don't have much of a choice. I can't think of anything else that'll get you safely to the warship. We could get help from elsewhere, maybe outside the mainland, but that'll take too long. Well then, let's do this, you guys. Great, we're going to visit a psychobot that can copy any ability. Let's do it.
Oh, I just straight up say psychobot. Nice.
I think you guys will have no problems convincing Kirby to help everyone. He doesn't like chaos any more than any of us here. If you tell him what they're doing, I'm sure he'll want to help. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I think we'll have no problems too. Good luck, you guys. Oh yes, ciao. After all this is over, I'd love to, hang out with you. I have so many things to ask about humans. We will do this. You probably couldn't get to the place Kirby is hiding in before now since the path used to be closed up. The creature that escaped from the vault has been moving around in the desert more, so it probably moved some of the rocks in the process. What's up with that thing anyway? The Abomination, I believe it was called. It's just a creature that was made from a bunch of parts the program had. It has immense destructive power and is incredibly dangerous if it's upset. But what's the deal with it? What's really going on, if you know? The creature isn't inherently bad, but due to what it's capable of, it had to be put away. It's Valos. Only Fox would get that. Maybe the program could have put it somewhere away from everyone that wasn't the vault. Left how it is, and it'll rampage through the mainland eventually. Someone will disturb it. When Jerry and Claire were running from it in the vault, it was actively chasing them. It seemed like it was following Hex's commands. I really hope that isn't the case and you all were just unlucky. That's a lot of unlucky moments. So yeah, it's off to find Kirby. So yeah, I posted a couple of jokes in the DT Discord about what I want the music to be, but for Discombobulated, but we're gonna actually get to go there now, and you guys will find out what I picked.
Aha.
Welcome back to the Oasis. What?
I hope it's similar at least. Or is it completely different?
It depends on what you think of as completely different.
As in not the same.
Not the same how, Amatsu.
You know, I'll just wait until you get there.
Okay. I will shut up for a little while so you guys can actually hear the music.
That'll work.
Without me talking over it.
I will be a quiet person as well.
This is not the right place.
Yes, this is definitely.
I'm very close though. It was just up here. Kind of into familiar territory. Well, if you played the prequel.
Wait, so was this like? Why is the map header that message stuff?
Is it?
It's talking about the primary memory in the first game.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense. I was thinking it was more like a distortion, whatever myself, one of them. But yeah. Let's go. What? Why is it so slow?
Because it is.
This again. Good news, I can even kind of do what I did in primary memory. Probably won't need to though. Is there anything threatening in here? I see a few bots in here that might be hostile. They seem to be bugging out though, like their actual sprites aren't displaying properly. So would you be able to give us infinite everything? Maybe. I can edit quite a few things here, but give me a bit. It's not quite as open as primary memory was. Sweet. I'm leaving and I gotta figure out what the heck just happened. That was wrong.
Did we not get music?
It's working here. It's working there. Why isn't it working in the other place?
What?
It came out.
Let's see here.
It's playing at like half speed in the Discombobulated for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, this place plays with the music files a bit.
Okay.
So if the not the bitrate, something else. It's a mixture of bitrate and some other things. If they're not like what the project is asking for, then it'll change it, or it'll play it wrong.
Well then, I'll just have to speed it up in Audacity or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that works too.
Watch it play nice once you speed it up, so it'd be doubled instead.
Yes. Effect. Change speed.
Damn music mods. This game wasn't meant to be modded.
Let's make it like 20% faster, see how that works.
I recommend doubling
Actually,
it.
that might have been wrong. Generate, no, effect. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I need to exit to the title screen. Alright, let's try this now. It still thinks it's loaded. Why?
You may have to close the game.
I was hoping I could avoid that.
Yeah, I think the only way to unload that would be to go to an area that would unload the entire map, the entire world map. So like a gate or there's key levels that will like unload it all.
This is a lot of work for putting in custom music.
It's worth it.
Yes, I sure hope so. What time is it? 9:39. Alright, we got plenty of time to do this area.
Zero's got like a full like music mod of this game, but he also is like really intimate with how the game processes music.
Actually, we might even have enough time for the displaced construction site, and I didn't get my custom music for that yet.
Well,
Maybe that place is kind of big. It takes a little bit to get through there because unless you like.
Maybe I'll do it in two parts. One half with the original music and one half with the custom music.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
The place is actually not big, but it's long because there's a lot of potential death.
Yeah. Properties. Boop. Boop. Alright. I hope this turned out at the right pitch.
About to find out.
We're about to find out.
Nope, not quite. Gotta make it even faster.
Let's do this. Oh, never mind.
Let's go 50% faster, I guess. Oops, why did I change that 2 to 1? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Isn't this a fun stream, guys?
Hey, people like seeing technical problems sometimes.
Maybe.
Yeah, we get to make fun of you for them.
That's right.
Oops. Oops. That works. Still not fast enough. We must go even faster.
Zephyr, why is the game so weird with music?
Why is this has never happened before? It's only with this song for some reason.
This area, well, that area specifically.
Yeah.
That area.
Why does it do that anyway?
It's constantly like messing with the speeds. Actually,
Oh.
that area has a lot of speed changes to the themes.
I never actually noticed.
But if you just double from the base that you started with, it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do incremental like 20% things. Just straight up double it.
Okay. Double speed. Let's potato. Those of you who know your memes will probably have probably already figured out what I'm trying to play here.
The memes.
Alright, let's try it now. This is the most absurd interlude ever. Properties. Ba-doo-be-dee boop bada here. Okay, let's do it. There we go. That works. Once more. Let's disco. Or let's square dance. Glitchy Pixels Alpha. This movement can be a bit odd to interpret. All it does is orbit a set distance from your location, but that orbit is constantly changing. They haven't stopped making frozen pudding pops, have they? So your movement can make its movement look erratic. Stop for a moment and observe it. Things will make more sense there. As for attacks, it has one. When you see those small circles orbiting its main part start to move faster, it's going to fire 3 shots toward you. Okay, so the one that's the opposite. What?
Don't try to make sense of
Yeah.
that. Like, just look at the colors first.
Okay, so one of them is weak to pierce, the other is weak to special.
Yeah.
So yeah, this song is Rock My Emotions by Kitsune Squared.
Ah, okay, I see.
I thought it fit pretty well.
Yeah, it actually does.
Also, Clear's a lot better for this area.
There's a lot better for most areas.
That much is true.
Okay.
You listening to it on your own now?
Just a clip of it.
Yeah.
That's all. It's...
I posted a video in the Discord chat of a Sesame Street mix of it. Rock My Octagon. It was used in Maggle X.
I see.
Yeah. 150! Hooch! Hatch! I wasn't expecting that to be air. Okay, you should see this in the editor.
Let me guess, it's not exactly pretty, is it?
No, nothing ever is.
Yeah. I mean, I work with the Zelda Classic editor sometimes. I know how that feels. I work with the Unity editor at work. That's not quite as bad, but it can be.
I play around a little bit with Unity too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unity's good stuff.
Hoik!
Yeah, it's not the best, but it does work pretty well.
I considered doing Positive Force from the VVVVV soundtrack, but I didn't want the original version. Silva Gunner made a great meme version of it that combines it with Rock My Emotions, but it gets weird at the end.
I see.
Like almost everything they do.
I mean, that is typically the point of his remixes.
Yes. Otherwise, they are great. They are really great. I especially like the one that that combined Richter's theme with with Lost in Thoughts All Alone and Undyne's theme. That was my first experience with him, and I was not expecting it.
He did one of Dancing Mad.
Ha!
That was built
Son
out
of
of
a
Dancing
submariner.
Mad. Like he made it from, like he made Dancing Mad out of Dancing Mad.
That's something. I'm gonna have to check that out.
It is something.
I'm just letting these things just bonk me. It's pretty great.
Stop that. I don't like this part of the game at all because the trippy background.
I love it. It's just hard to play.
It gets epic later on.
Yeah.
It took people a little bit to realize that every one of those dividers, it inverts the rules.
Yeah. Or they're just ramming their
that's
faces
what it
into
is.
solid space.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it when that
noticed,
happens.
I noticed you got confused by that twice.
Yes. Well, sometimes your brain just blocks out the straps. Hoiky doink! It's a special one. Oh, there's an alpha and a beta. Do I have separate scans?
They don't.
They don't. Okay.
No, they have the same scans.
No, come back, my precious internets. Come back, my beautiful contradiction. This is kind of a long map.
It is.
Okay. Disco C, be careful and take it slow. Wheel of Maces, how's it going? I'm Jack. Today I want to tell you about Octagon. Okay, we're gonna... Bah! Can't see! Oops. Oops. I'm just oopsing left and right here. It's pretty rad.
That is the maze, the maze tunnel. The mace tunnel, sorry.
The maze of maces.
Yeah, the mazes of maces. It's a lot of oops. Because you can't see them very well.
Yeah. Because the world is a trippy place.
It'd still be...
War Room! Hey there, Hex.
Still be disorienting without that.
It's the Zero-Winged Crow. What the heck? Really? So you did survive the takeoff, and I was really hoping to be done with you. What are you doing here? The War Master informed me that a troublesome bot was here. Wait. Ah, I know why you're here. You know, I was going to let Kirby live. The War Master said he'd like to keep him around. However, I'm pretty pissed off that you destroyed my robot army in the facility. Well, you know what they say about that. I do not, and I don't care to hear it. My Chaos Army will find Kirby before you do. I can assure you of that. Jeremy may be able to assist you again, but this time it won't be enough. You don't have the shrouds, nor do you have X to back you up. Have fun dying. Damn, he's kind of right. There's not much. There's not as much as I can edit here. We still have to try. Rocketeers! Oops. Hey guys! That was scary for a moment. Wasn't quite expecting that one. Hex is about to throw a lot more at you. With their help, you got this. There we go. Sped up your dash recovery. It's the Battletoads! Oh, for a second I thought that was Pit, but no, it was only the Master. I'm assuming you used his ActRaiser 2 sprite, because he does not have a whole lot of mobility in ActRaiser 1. Sped up your dash even more, and you can jump even higher.
Yeah, that's the... It is ActRaiser 2 sprites. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Keep wrecking the face here. And
Yeah.
Don't die. Remember, don't
That
get
would be
lazy about getting
embarrassing.
hit. Don't. It's easy to die here because people get lazy about
Yeah.
dodging.
Only stop dodging when Ristar is on the screen. That's the lesson here.
That's right.
MVP. Totally. $41 left. Where are they? And better! Infinite air dashes and nearly infinite dash energy.
So yeah, this is the best part of me.
Yeah.
No, one of the best parts. I think Zephyr really
They
captured all these video game characters' abilities here.
Yeah. You should make this a time attack.
But no one would get gold here except like -0.
Eh.
Why are the gold times so calibrated to him, Zephyr?
Because he is a crazy person. Careful, chaos is coming in full force.
But yeah.
Meow.
Now my cat is here.
Meow.
I know his meow sounds sickly, but he's in perfect health.
Meow. It's a meow. Meow meow.
He knows to do that sickly meow because I used to pay like immediately go to check on him, but I know he's fake.
Clever kitty.
He's also the worst hunter ever. Like he'll catch a mouse and then bring it to me, and then drop it at my feet, and it runs off. And he looks at me like, "I brought this for you to hunt. I'm trying to teach you something."
That's funny. Too many projectiles. I changed my mind, Zephyr. Can I change my stream game to the embodiment of Scarlet Devil? Or better yet, Subterranean Animism. Or Impossible Spell Card, that works too.
Zephyr's being oddly quiet.
He went AFK for a little bit.
Oh. So we can talk crap about it.
Your face. Wait, why is that tank hovering?
Chaos has upgraded their technology.
Oh hey, it's the bomber. Okay, got rid of the tank.
I like how the tank
11 enemies
basically
left.
worthless in that spot.
I died to a cannon fodder.
Like literally the moment you died. I sat down with the and then you died.
I stubbed her toe on his face.
I left you with specific instructions.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. That was great. I died by tripping over a cannon fodder because I didn't see him. I thought he was one of my guys. Alright, well, whatever. We get more Rock My Emotions.
It's like you went out of your way to wait until the moment I came back and then you died.
When there were like 10 enemies left. Go! So yeah, I was saying, Zephyr, you should make a time attack out of this.
Time attack, huh?
Yeah. Like in the boss gallery or something. I mean, I know it's
gotcha.
technically not a boss, but that would be cool. It's the best part of the game. You should let people enjoy it.
Again. Part of the game. I don't give things back. I don't give things back to the players in this game. I take them away.
But
You're
you
mean.
pander to the fans with the true ending.
I did.
Pander to the testers, at least.
Yeah, I bet Raukow's gonna be happy with it when he sees it.
He's probably already played.
Probably not. He's...
No, he is not.
Yeah. I don't see why he would if he's planning to Let's Play it in the future.
Oh, he's gonna play through DT3 again.
He's gonna do the true ending.
He's gonna do the true ending part, yeah.
I hope he still held on to his save from 2 years ago.
No, but someone's got one for him, though.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, I would use a fresh save file anyways because of potential incompatibilities. So.
That much is true.
Back during testing, Zephyr would be like, oh, add this line and put 00101 into it. Like
Professional save state hacking. Yeah, like there used to be like a save state hacking guides for a lot of games on GameCube or on GameFAQs. I had no idea what that meant at the time. I was like 11 maybe. I had no idea what that was.
Zephyr will never reveal the secrets of the save file.
Yeah.
Except like half of it you probably could figure out on your own with the
Yes.
testing.
Beat game gives you an achievement. It's pretty rad.
I never did
does.
that one, so I was lazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the overcoming yourself achievement.
Yeah, that's how you do that one.
Yep. I was trying to get the other achievements to show up by tripping that flag. I didn't think it would do that.
Yeah, that flag is never actually used except for that.
Yeah, okay.
And what flag reveals the achievement requirements?
It's not named like that. It's the only It's the only like thing in the save file that's marked. It's specifically so somebody goes in there and edits the file.
So it's cheater bait, basically.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the idea, and that's what the whole thing is.
Well, it gave me a pretty funny surprise in between episodes, so I kept it in for episode 2.
Nice.
I didn't know it was a thing, but I don't think that flag was not in initially, was it?
No, it was not.
Yeah, that
It
wasn't
was-
a release thing.
It was no, it was not a release thing. I think it was like 3 or 4 patches in. Of course, those patches were coming out pretty quick, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
it's
to
like-
Raocow.
Well,
Yeah, so us testers kind of
Rocket
failed
didn't-
and didn't find all the bugs.
so Rocket actually didn't play it for like months after the game came out.
Yeah, but you still updated it a whole bunch while he was playing.
Yeah, whenever there was like a major player to the game, yeah, the game was always updated.
Yeah.
That's because they did crazy stuff and all.
The
it sounded
Zephyr
like-
edition.
Us 6 testers managed to fail to find a lot.
I mean, that's pretty normal.
Imagine the bugs there would have been if you didn't have those testers.
And there's, yeah, it's a lot different from just a small number of people finding stuff than, or compared to like everyone finding stuff. So.
Still, the fact that you had 6 testers for this game is still pretty. Yeah. Well, it wasn't 6 at first. It was basically Slags, me, and someone else I can't remember the name of, wasn't it?
Rain bombs from
I'm sure we
above.
started with 3 testers.
It was a show.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
keep forgetting
what
that they
shot me?
exist.
Oh, it was you.
I kinda
47
remember them
enemies
being very
left.
Quiet.
What's that?
I kind of remember them being kind of quiet, so that's probably why I don't remember them clearly.
Yeah, he had to come and go a lot, but he had a lot of helpful things too.
Yeah. I'm still very happy that I got to participate in helping this game.
Oh hey, my money's maxed out.
Yeah, it was
I
helpful.
probably
Go
should have
buy
bought
a
some.
railgun.
I probably should have bought some stuff before I even came here. Oh well.
Yeah, this is like farming central.
Yeah. This and the this and right before Sarah.
Not honestly, you never really need to farm in this game unless you're just avoiding fights as much
Yeah.
as possible.
Or unless you want every piece of equipment.
Yeah, if you want everything, then you will most likely have to. If you're not optimizing how like your
Speaking of which, what do I have equipped?
Bunch of big garbage.
No, I've got the stuff I want. Plus damage, plus drop percent, plus gold percent.
You still need the railgun.
Yeah.
I won't let this go. You need the railgun. Like
Don't I have the
diffusion
railgun?
missiles. Look, no, you
I
don't.
don't.
You never bought the railgun because you kept saying that you didn't think it was a good item.
Yeah. I don't
When
think it's a good
speed,
item.
It's the speedrunner's weapon of choice.
Hmm.
Because diffusion missiles double tap, so
Yeah. I see.
plus it's a railgun. Like it even sounds cool. I like how incredibly powerful all these video game characters are
Yeah.
when they're going all out.
Well, of course, they're all protagonists. What do you expect?
Even for like in DT1, you just had X in the shrouds and they were kicking lots of butt.
Yeah. Rip Mega Man
Well,
X.
I think X had a lot of like screen covering attacks in DT1.
Yeah,
did, yeah.
I kind of don't particularly remember.
That's because almost no one can get past the Shroud Lord. So,
Yes.
like I don't know how I did it. I think I got through with like 2 health left.
Well, we're lucky I didn't trip over a cannon fodder right after this. That would have been even more clip-worthy. Also, have some hair.
That would have been really funny if you died to like a cannon fodder right after finishing it.
You are awesome! Huh. Is this a dead end? You can go up it. How? Can you, like, make platforms appear or something? Maybe I'll see what I can do. And why the heck aren't these disappearing? Oh, well, look at that. That's pretty awesome. I'm not even sure how this works. Just keep talking. ... That works too. Jeremy, why aren't you saying anything? You could always talk. I'd rather you do it. Nah, it's better if you talk. Bunnies, 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 bunnies! That was awesome, Chow. Wow, Claire, way to use a bigger message box than needed. ... See, all you need to do... See? Oh, what? Thanks, Jeremy. No problem. Due to request, it says. Wasn't there something like this in DT1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing there?
Yeah. In like distortion windows or somewhere. Right?
No, not quite.
Either Windows or C. Anyway. I almost forgot to add this. Disco Invasion! Space Invader. I don't think these are put here by hex. They just seem to trigger here is all. The first build of this level sent to the testers had this room mistakenly cut. I found an issue a bit before its release and had the game skip the room. The bug was fixed before the build was sent out, but I had forgotten to reset the exit events.
Rip.
That's
These things do a lot of damage.
They do. Good thing they don't take much.
Oops.
So you just lost the simplest boss.
Yeah.
Simplest game.
Come to think of it, a lot of these special fights should be time attacks.
That could be interesting to have like a mini boss encounter.
Yeah, mini boss rush. There we go. Fly away now. We should probably hurry. I've gotten your run speed increased. Let's use this to hopefully get a lead. You two have done this before, haven't you? Yep. Hey, couldn't you see what we were doing there? I just knew where you were at the time. Boing. Oops. Dead. Let's go, Jerry! Let's get hairy. This reminds me of Beware the Physics from ASMT. A little bit.
You should be aware of physics you mean.
Bad Smiley. Why would these exist? Why are bad Smileys allowed to exist? Just destroy it, you guys. Just destroy it. What Jeremy said. Burn it!
I like how it leaked everything.
Burn bad Smileys.
I don't get the reference.
Remember, dash first, then jump. Oops. Bing-a-ding, ding-a-ding, ding. Checkpoint reached. Oops.
Good thing there was a check.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh yeah, this map. This is the thing for Andrew on 2x mode.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh no! Did you see that? How I almost saved it with the super jumps?
It's pretty good.
Whoops. Oh no! Ah, screwed that up. Did it again. Yeah. Probably not dashing close enough to the lightning.
Oh yeah, if you're getting clipped by the lightning, yeah. Your iframes aren't carrying you.
Oops. Why do I feel so inadequate and worthless? Dang it, I think Hex figured out how to lock out my hacks. We don't need them anyway. It's just annoying, but at least I know where Kirby and Hex are. Oh what, really? Lead the way! We don't have much time. Hex will close in on Kirby in about 45 seconds. Whoops!
You better hurry up.
I ran out of dash.
Good start.
Yeah, it's a good story. Man, hurry up. Hold down the run button or something.
Jeremy, we're almost out of time. Can you speed us up? Trying. Because maybe I am.
I kinda wish you could make it there.
Look out, Kirby! Oh. You're a monster! Defective. Not much I can look up about this thing. It's all scrambled. The only thing I'm able to interpret is its resist cycle, but I don't know when. Same with Jeremy, I can't pull up anything about it. I'm pretty sure this thing was created just now. It looks like it resists cycles with a certain attack that it performs. This is so weird. are worthless. Pathetic.
This boss is a boss.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot better than I do.
Oops.
No, maybe not. I think a boss like this, you basically have to not be afraid to get in its face to do a lot of damage when you have the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oop.
They all just watch silently.
This is a boss that requires some silence.
Well, I killed it. That didn't take too long. What time is it?
It is o'clock.
Yeah. It feels wrong even taking this. I know, but we need it. What should we do after this? Let's go back to Bubbloon. He probably knows where another piece is. You found a piece of the Dragoon. Let's get out of here. Oops. Alright, let's rush on back to town. And is this... it's close enough. Let's buy some items. This Glover music is the best. Probably my favorite track in the whole soundtrack of Glover. He.
Also, these jerks are everywhere now.
Yep. They sure are.
You think being right next to the city, they could just like walk in, but
those.
Rail, good.
There, 3 more items get, and that's almost all of my internets.
You almost got all the equipment at this point.
Yeah, I'm missing a couple of pieces, but we got 2 more chapters.
And 2 of them require beaten.
Yeah. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for this stream. 30 minutes will not be enough for 30 minutes will not be enough to finish the displaced construction site. Which is a shame because that place has my favorite music in this entire game.
You should at least head back to Bublin, however, and like set up.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that.
Also, will the next update add more birds to the game?
Oh, whoops! Now I'm into Tranquil Serenity again. Oh well.
And you have to repeat it.
Well, fine. So
Why does it force you to redo the entire thing again?
Just how it was coded.
Like that one way.
Wait, what are you doing going through this?
I don't know. I was just
He
rushing.
tripped
Oh.
and fell into it.
Drip down, fall on nose. Bubloon and Loveloon were informed of what took place within the discombobulated.
Great, right?
We're really sorry, you guys. You gonna be okay? Yes. I know where another piece of the Dragoon is. Bubby! I know, love, but what happened to Kirby will happen to others if we don't do something. I'm not happy about this either, love, but I don't want to lose any other friends. For now, we need those 3 Dragoon pieces. Can we pilot the thing? Of course. I mean, I'm very sure you can. Of course they can, Bubby. Then it's clear to piloting. I already know what's going to happen when we get on that thing. Where's this other piece? In the southern area of the far reaches. There's an old temple there that houses it. Ooh, we have to go spelunking. Yes, and I'm very sure it's a trap infestation. Not a lot of bots travel there. Humans definitely don't, at least that I've heard of. I'm pretty sure it's been abandoned since the program's creation. This is going to be good. Before we go, I'd like to ask that you not tell any of the other bots here what happened to Kirby. Why? I don't want them to worry. Some of them might get very angry and may try to take on chaos by themselves. Just please don't tell them. We'll keep quiet. Remember, you're trying to find some old temple in the southern parts of the far reaches. Hey. Thanks. For what? Not yelling at us about Kirby. I mean, you haven't always been the nicest one to us. That wasn't your fault. Sorry about what happened. Is Bubloon gonna be okay? I'm right here! Yes, he'll be fine. Do you know anything about this temple we're going to? Only what Bubby does, and it isn't much. It's mostly just a place filled with some old traps. Jerry and Claire are good at avoiding those. I think this will be a piece of cake. I hope that means you can get the piece quick. The quicker you guys stop chaos, the quicker the two of us can hang out. Yes! It's gonna be great!
I'm sure they'll get the hang out soon.
Oh man, humans. Haven't seen any of you in a long time. It's cool to finally see one here aside from John. You don't mind him. You can't decide if he should help you or not. Let's move on for now.
Well, he just helped. Like,
Yeah.
15 minutes ago. Maybe he's like deciding if he wants to help some more.
I don't know. I think this is all just repeat dialogue.
Oh yeah, they don't change that.
Yeah.
So lazy.
So lazy.
I mean, they are just bots. Alright, I think we are done here. So yeah, didn't get as far as I was hoping, but we kind of got held up a little bit with custom music. But I don't know, maybe that's worth it to some of you guys.
Oh, you can just play some more and get further.
And not get enough sleep for work again? No thank you. So yeah, that's going to be all for tonight. Join me Friday night for some more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and Wednesday night for the next part of Distorted Travesty 3. I hope to see all you guys then. So yeah. Bye for now. What?
I said you did it.
Yep, I did it.
You did the thing.
You did the thing.
I did the thing.
Yeah.
Bye-bye for now.
Goodbye.